Hey guys, it's the 16. Yeah, it's the 16. It's a bit past 5. Today it's going to be very quick run. I have not a lot of time today. I just watched the last one. I realized that actually I was not as energetic as I thought, or like, because in the moment when I was filming yesterday's video, I really felt like I was like really trying to bump up my energy, and like with my like in intonation, can you say that? The way like the opposite of monotone when you speak, I really tried to like change it. And when I watched it back, I actually really think that I didn't do that at all. So that was a bit weird. And as soon as I like closed down my notebook, I realized kind of that it seemed like I actually had more emotions and I was like fluctuating more with how I was speaking, and it sounded way more natural in like the last 2 minutes of the video. So that was actually kind of fun to see. Also, I wrote some things down today. What did I write down? Too much hand. Yeah. So I was doing this way too much. I realized in the last video. I will work on that. I will not do this every single second. So I'll try and fix that. Sorry. Also, I already fucked up and I said, hey guys, instead of hey you, redo. Beep, beep. All right, never mind. Also, there was way too much light. I didn't fix the camera app. Really, I am using the new camera app now, but I'm using it with the front-facing camera, so you probably won't be able to see that much of a difference from yesterday's video. You guys can tell tomorrow, since this will be uploaded tomorrow. You should know by now. Also, I wanted to address another thing, because it sounded like I mentioned that my girlfriend, she was not feeling too well, and I just said something along the lines, I'm just doing my own thing. And I realized that it might have sounded like I just kind of didn't really do a lot to help her feel better. And I don't want that to come across as, what do you say? I don't hope you took it that way, because I definitely don't feel like that is the case. I try to really make sure that she's okay, of course, and ask her if there's anything I can do and think of her and do everything I can. But a lot of the time, she just wants like to rest and wants me to, yeah. You guys know how it is probably. We don't have a lot of time. My mom is here. Is this a recording? Yeah, sorry, I haven't used this app before. So my mom's here in like 10 minutes or something. So if the recording gets shut off mid-recording, I'm sorry. It's probably because my mom's calling me to let me know I'm meeting my mom in like a little bit, so that's why. Thoughts on energy. I kind of talked about that a little bit. Yeah, it was kind of odd to see that because when I watch it back, believe it or not, there's many times where I actually like remember myself saying certain words and like sentences, and I can remember, oh, I remember saying this. And I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's not that long ago, but it's weird then to remember back how I really thought that I was like bumping up my energy and really doing something to seem more like, energetic and like outgoing and stuff. And then watching it back, and I feel like, okay, it was actually not as exaggerated as I remember, because I really remember thinking, okay, wow, you really exaggerated it. And I was gonna like write about it in the comments and be like, oh, I'm sorry guys for like overdoing it, and if it feels like unnatural and very different. But when I watched it, it didn't feel like that at all actually. But I'll let you decide in like a little bit when I upload the video. It might be a little bit before I upload it, but I mean, okay, it's no point in talking to this because you'll see when you see. Okay, so fun stuff. There was a fire in Copenhagen today. I don't know if you guys even know where Denmark is and what Copenhagen is, but apparently some important building was like burning down, and it had like a pointy, it's called a spear in Danish, I don't know what it's called in English. It has a pointy thing on the top of the building, and it burned down and it like collapsed. And hopefully, I don't think anyone died because they would have probably said that on like the article or something. I didn't read about anyone dying, but the crazy thing is that at my work building, I could actually like we could see smoke outside in Copenhagen. Like it was that much of a fire. And when I was sitting inside my office building, I could smell the smoke from like a fire that was like a kilometer away or something. And I just think that's kind of crazy because, you know, you can see the smoke, and you couldn't see any smoke, you know, in the building where I was sitting. You could see it a bit like outside, but it was nothing crazy, but you could still smell it like everywhere in the building. And I thought, like, I started thinking about, is it something with my nose, or did we get like some smoked fish or something? Because I thought I was going mad, honestly. But then everyone was starting talking about it, and yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but I don't really watch the news a lot and follow anything of that kind of thing. So when I get told stuff, it's usually from like my colleagues or like those closest to me, like in my family and friends and such. So I was like surprised about it, and when everyone was like talking about this huge thing that was going on and like this important place that was on fire and stuff, I was like, is it happening now? Did it happen today? I almost asked, like, did it happen today? And then I was just like, oh, okay, you know, I'm at work, I'm minding my own thing. So I just kept on doing that, and then I could like kind of see people like they were walking like past where we were. And to be fair, the office building I'm in, it has 6 floors, and we're on the first floor, right? So it's pretty random that people are like walking by on the first floor where I am, because on the 6th floor you can see even more. And I went there and you could see some smoke. You couldn't see like any flames or anything. But I also think by the time I realized that you could probably see this place from my work building, like the fire had cleared up and stuff, and they had more or less like not recovered. They had more or less like stopped it at least from spreading. And they said there was like 200, they said there were like 200 people at the place trying to get everything sorted out. And there's like a video, if you guys want to check it out. It's called Børsen. And I don't know how to spell that to you guys because it's with a Ö, which is a Danish, it's a Norwegian, I was going to say. It's a Scandinavian letter. And I think it's used in Sweden as well, actually. But it's a O with a line, so it's Børsen. Børsen. That building was on fire. If you want to Google it, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. I didn't know it was like some special building or something, but apparently it was. What was I saying? But yeah, but there's like a video where people are carrying paintings, I kid you not, like important, valuable, apparently paintings, like outside from this work building. Or I think people work there, but I also think it's like some sort of special building. It had this like thing at the top, which is now, rest in peace, collapsed. But they're talking about like it's gonna be remade, and they're gonna like, who's gonna like pay for it and stuff, and they're like, oh, we're gonna figure it out. But you know what, I already know my taxes are going up. I'm gonna pay more in taxes, gonna get paid less, you know. It's always us, you know, boom boom boom, cut the like lower class people down, less money, you know, more stuff for the state. Okay, I'm kidding, but yeah, I don't know how they're gonna figure that out. You know, they lose $1 million here, $1 million there, they can probably figure it out. So yeah, don't really have anything else. This is my little notebook here where I'm trying to write the stuff down to make it more interesting. That was kind of it. Energy, girlfriend, too much hand, too much light. Sorry, the last video probably looks a bit weird because I'm sitting like this the entire time. There was way too much sun and light. Today it's been a bit more cloudy, so it's actually a lot better lighting today. So it's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna say really quickly, I think I talk a bit too quickly sometimes because I can feel that I'm tripping over my words, and I noticed I did it quite a bit in my last video. Also, I'm wearing like work clothes, so that's why I'm in a shirt. So sorry if that's weird. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, have a good day. Bye.